I see each of you.
Are they on there? Do they have their muted? Okay, there they are. All right. Addison, Brooklyn, Maddie, you have 3 judges that are listening to your presentation. Once that's over, you would give them time for questions. And the committee's here to rooting you on, to cheering you on the side, okay? So you now have the floor.
All right, my name's Brooklyn Willis.
I'm Maddie Vinson. Is Addison on here?
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, Addison, are you ready?
Okay, can y'all see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
okay, I cannot see y'all. So everybody can see my our title page. Brooklyn, Maddie, y'all.
I
Loading.
can't.
Yeah, it's loading. It just says like it's circling.
Just to check, can anybody else see our screen?
It just says Addison has started screen sharing. So what is your first page?
What is my what?
Your first page. What should we be seeing?
It should say game on and then all of our names.
Okay.
So
Right.
can you see that?
It is not loaded.
What can you see?
Addison Johnson has started screen sharing.
Yeah, it's like a black screen, Addison.
I don't know how to get it to come up. Me and Calista were working on it, but we could never get my screen to pull up.
If you can't pull it up, it's okay if you all want to just read it out loud to us. I'm sure you've divided up your slides and that sort of thing. And you can, send it to us later or another time. It's really fine if you can't make it work. We understand that these are times to be flexible, an opportunity to be flexible and practice your leadership skills.
And we've all had trouble.
Right.
Yes, I can send it to you if somebody can give me like an email to do so if you want me to do it before or after.
You don't need to do it before, honey. You can just speak to it. Y'all can just speak to it, and you can send it to Miss Vicki Yance if you want to go ahead and send it over right now.
Okay, thank you. We were kind of worried about not being able to have y'all see us and our presentation.
That's okay.
We were having a hard time with the split screen.
Okay, Addison, Brooklyn, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Brooklyn Willis.
My name's Maddie Vinson.
And my name is Addison Johnson, and the program that we've chosen today, we chose to call it Game On. We have found that in our community, there is a need for proper athletic footwear and equipment for rec league sports. Our Game On class place for former and current athletes to give away their used shoes and equipment to be reused again. We want to help supply those lower income families with the proper equipment to play recreational sports.
Where we have partnered with Parks and Recreation, and we are gladly provide us with a location to set up and shop at their new indoor facility. Parks and Recreation has over 15 sites throughout the community and offers a variety of programs throughout the year, such as intramural basketball, junior pro football, youth soccer, youth baseball, and youth softball. We, along with the Parks and Recreation, serve mostly all of Muhlenberg County, which is right along with what we are wanting to do.
You might be wondering, why should we take a chance on this now? With the announcement of the new facility that Parks and Rec is opening up, we feel that now is the perfect time. The indoor facility will have 4 multi-courts, batting cages, meeting rooms, concessions, and a walking track. And as will be able to see later, the multi-courts can switch from basketball, volleyball, soccer, and archery in a matter of minutes. So as you can see, this is a place where many people are going to want to be. We want our program to last as long as possible, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we can infer that we will most likely not get to open up until the fall or later. If we were to receive the grant, we would begin to get the word out. That way, since everyone has so much time on their hands, they would be able to start cleaning out their closets and their garages and their basements and any other place they might store their kids' old sports shoes or equipment, that they would be able to start getting that and be ready to have it for us by the time we can get this started.
Show me the money. If we were to receive this grant, we would first look at advertisement and getting our word out in the community. We want to help get the word out as much as possible. We will also use a good part of the money to help kickstart our program by purchasing a wide variety of shoes and footwear in different sizes and genders and category based on the sport itself. We will also be purchasing proper shoe storage and cleaning supplies. We know it's a trying time and we're all going to want to have clean shoes and equipment. That's why we spend a good amount of our money on cleaning supplies. We also have volunteers who said that they would make free storage units for us and donate those. At the bottom of our slide, which you can't see, we have a chart that has all of our expenses broke down. We want to spend about $250 on advertisement. We want to spend about that because we checked into the paper and a newspaper ad is about $230, so we have a little extra. Organizers and cabinets, we want to spend about $300. Used shoes and equipment, we want to spend about $350. And then for cleaning equipment, we want to spend about $100. Our partners and investors. We have proudly partnered with Parks and Rec. We've also reached out to a few local businesses and private investors who have said they are willing to donate, granted our project takes off. But due to the current situation, we've been unable to reach out to as many businesses as we would have liked.
Our program. We have wanted our program to be self-sufficient. The grant from Felix Martin Foundation will only help to kickstart our program, which is much needed. In the end, we want our community to get behind us and support us. We are hoping that after the first season of our program that we will become very little to none. The cost.
Why sports? We recognize how beneficial playing a sport can be and being a part of team can be. All three of us have played sports throughout our life. So this is something that we're very passionate about and that we knew we could work well together on this. So we started to think, what is something that we all three like that we could come together and make this really good. So then it came to us, we have all these shoes and equipment that we have just thrown in our closets after the season's over, and then we buy new the next year. But we understand that not every kid in Muhlenberg County is able to do that. And so we wanted to give back in that way. We just, didn't want to let them shoes, those good shoes, sit there and go to waste. Okay. Each of us have personally experienced ourselves or a friend who has struggled to keep up with all the expenses that sports can come with. We understand that they are a lot of fun, but they can also be pretty expensive. However, we do understand the need for money in sports because, we have to keep the facilities maintained and all that, but everyone can use a little help. Many families in our community have more than one kid to provide for, and we know it can be hard to keep up with all of those necessities. Not only may a family have multiple children, their multiple children might want to play multiple sports. So no parent wants to hold their child back, and we understand that. So with our program, we're hoping that problem could be eliminated.
The physical and mental benefits. We all as athletes, we recognize the value of being a part of a team. There's nothing better than the feeling that you belong. And I know you can't see our PowerPoint right now, but we have some physical benefits and mental benefits listed on here about playing a sport.
Yeah, a few of those include weight management, lower cardiovascular health, lower risk of disease, and some mental just stress relief, improved sleep habits, and reduced stress and depression. First base. First and foremost, we want to get our flyers out and help spread the word to the community as much as possible. We want our community to get behind us on our presentation. During this time, we will also purchase our storage units and receive our donations. And we will also start to purchase the new shoes and equipment to help us get started. We also want to set dates to help collect and another date to distribute.
Second base. We want to get the word out as much as we can, like Addison said, especially about the date that we are going to start collecting the donations. We will create a social media page if we were to receive the grant that would consist of all that we're doing and all the dates that we're going to get out. Parks and Rec have also agreed that they would share our dates and all that important stuff on their website as well. We will allow a week for the collection to happen of the donations. All of us, plus some Parks and Rec volunteers / employees, will be set up during the allotted time to gather all the used footwear and equipment that people bring in. As we collect the equipment and shoes, we will determine first, of course, if the stuff is in good quality. If they're not, then we might still take it. However, we will not put it out for other people to come and get. Second, we will thoroughly clean the shoes and the equipment. Like Addison said, we know after this passes, everyone's going to be, probably wanting everything to be clean and up to par. So that's why we have the amount of money we do put aside for the cleaning equipment, because we want to make sure that that is up to. Okay, and then finally, we are going to separate the items based on size, gender, and the type of sport that it belongs to. We want you to keep in mind that we will not display anything that is not good quality or clean. Our purpose is to keep the people that we serve happy and healthy.
Third base. After you get everything organized and cleaned up, we will set a date where we'll be offering athletes and their parents to come and get what they need. We will allow a week for this to happen as well. We will maintain a controlled environment. Each of us will be there to help along with our volunteers. Some of us will be in charge of asking the parents and kids what they need. The others will be in charge of going to get the item, if we have them. If it turns out that we do not have what they need, we will go and search for a discounted piece of the item they need with the money allotted to get back to them. We would never want a family to leave empty-handed. This will be considered week 3.
Home run. Our hope is to take one less burden off those struggling families who may be struggling to help pay for their children to play recreational sports.
We recognize how beneficial playing a sport and being a part of a team can be. We want that for every kid in Muhlenberg County.
Once again, our plan is to receive donations of used but good quality sports shoes and equipment from families across the community. Then we want to give back to those families and more who cannot afford all the necessary sports shoes and equipment.
All 3 of us know what it means to be a part of the team. We've all been a part of sports our entire lives. We've really broke our project into teamwork. We've all met up on FaceTime probably once a night, every night, working on this to come together. In the end, our hope is that our program will change the lives of many families in our community. We really think our program is going to be a grand slam.
That's it.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Judges?
Ladies, thank you very much. I thought you did a great job. And I mentioned in one of the other groups, Zoom is new to me. I started about 3 weeks ago using it. I've had several Zoom meetings already, but I've had 2 that I wasn't even able to log into. So just you guys being able to join us is great. And it was a very, very good presentation. And I believe in what you're talking about. Would this be for Muhlenberg County children, or could people come from other counties? How would you determine like who needed? Have you thought about any of that maybe?
We have thought about, who we think would be in need of this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just kind of putting the trust in the people. We don't think that a family who has more abundance of stuff would come in and try to take that from other people.
Sure.
We're just, we believe in the people in our community that are involved in sports, and we think that those who did need shoes or were in need of equipment, they would come in. The people that, were considered that have an abundance, they would be the ones to bring in the donations.
Okay. And of course, kids wherever they are have needs, but is this kind of I'm assuming it's for Muhlenberg County kids.
Yes, it's for Muhlenberg County kids that are participating in the Parks and Rec and all that they
Sure,
do.
sure. Okay, very good.
Our hope is those children that may have like an abundance of shoes and equipment would be the ones to donate. Their families.
Exactly.
Like
Sure.
for us, I have plenty of basketball shoes that I have that are in great condition. I know Addison and Brooklyn have tons of cheer shoes that they have. There's just so much stuff that we feel that we could give to.
Well, I think I see the heartbeat of you three in regard to this, and I believe in your program, and I believe in people. I'm glad you all do too. I think it's great.
Warms your heart.
Great job, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, thank you